everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eliza and I make videos on budgeting, personal finance, and investing. Today I'm going to be sharing how I closed out my budget for May and set up my budget for the month of June. So let's take a look at how May ended up. Starting with my paycheck, I received my normal paycheck amount, which is $4,593.53. For bills in May, my rent was $1,495. My subscriptions were $16.99. My gym membership was 2 payments of $31.49, and my electricity bill was $114.79, which was quite a bit lower than what I budgeted, which was $225, so that was nice. I put $200 on my student loan. And then for investments, I put $300 into my tax-free savings account. And then I had a little bit left over at the end of the month, so I put another $127.50 in near the end of May. For savings, I put $800 into our home down payment fund and $300 into our travel sinking fund. And then my husband was given an opportunity to take a spontaneous trip with his friends. So we took about $2,072.50 from our travel sinking fund. And then for expenses, I budgeted $250 for groceries and spent $108.41. Restaurants, I budgeted $50 and spent $0. For pets, I budgeted $200 and spent $192.36. For gas, I budgeted $100 and spent $50. For personal, I budgeted $50 and spent $86.09, so a little bit more than planned. For coffee and treats, I budgeted $30 and spent $56.66. For entertainment, I budgeted $40 and spent $0. For takeout, I budgeted $55 and overspent at $111.77. For shopping, I budgeted $0 and spent $0. For seasonal, I budgeted $0 and spent $79.53, and that's because my friend invited me to co-garden with her at her community garden. So I had to purchase some seeds and flowers and other stuff that was really fun and cute. And I'm really excited about doing that this summer. For my Apple account, I budgeted $0 and spent $0. For miscellaneous, I budgeted $20 and spent $23.10. And for my credit card, I budgeted $468.35, and that was to pay off my balance that carried over from April. And so that is what I ended up putting on the card, $468.35. So in total, my expenses were $1,176.27. So let's take a look at June and get that set up. I've already started to put in some numbers here. So I've received my normal paycheck amount of $4,593.53. And then this month I am claiming my flex fund amount from my work benefits, and that ended up being $565. For bills, my rent is $14.95. For subscriptions, I've budgeted $16.99. For my gym membership, I think I have 3 payments in June, so it'll be $94.47. And then for electricity, I've budgeted $225. For debt payments, I've budgeted $200 to put onto my student loans. And then for investments, I've put $300 into my tax-free savings account, which is my normal baseline monthly contribution. And then I also invested the full amount of the flex fund that I received, so that additional $565 for a total of $865 into my tax-free savings account for June. And then for savings, I put $800 into our house down payment fund and another $300 into our travel sinking fund. And then I need to set up my expense budget, so I'm going to, I'm just going to copy the amounts from May and see how that goes. So for groceries, I like to budget $250, so I'll keep that the same. For restaurants, I'm going to bump this up to $100, I think. For pets, I know that I need quite a bit of pet food and some medication this month, so I'm going to budget. I'm going to do $325 and see how that goes. For gas, I'm going to, I think, keep that at $100. For personal, I'm going to do 0 because I don't think I need anything. Coffee and treats, I'm going to keep at $30. For entertainment, I think I'm going to put this at 0 this month because I don't. Usually, this is just for like a movie ticket pass or something, and I don't think there's going to be any of those in June, so I'm going to take that down to 0. Takeout, I'm going to keep at $55. That usually gets us a big pizza order on like a Friday night. And then for shopping, I'm going to keep that at 0. That's typically for like clothes and shoes, and I don't think I'm going to get any of that in June, but probably will need a bit more in July. But for now, I'll leave that at 0. And then for seasonal, I did forget about the garden in May, so I'm going to make sure I add a bit here. So I'm going to put seasonal at, let's see, we'll try 150 and see how that goes. Apple account, this is for, I usually put about $20 on for buying songs off iTunes or renting movies, but I don't think I need to add anything this month, so I'm going to put that at 0. Miscellaneous, I'll probably keep that at 20. Credit card, I didn't carry over a balance for June, so I'm going to 0 that out. And then for therapy, I do have a therapy session at the end of June, which is $120. That will get reimbursed, but I like to budget for it so that I have the cash available. And then for giving, I'm going to put that at, see, I think I'm going to put it at $50. I'm not sure if anything will come up this month, but I think that's a good amount. And then this is showing that I have minus $37.93 remaining, which means I have a bit more in a category than I have available to spend. So yeah, that's fine. I think it's fine. I have 20 in miscellaneous, which may or may not happen. So we'll see how that goes, I guess. I'm not super strict about these numbers all adding to 0. I used to be, but things usually get shifted throughout the month anyways. So in total, I've budgeted $1,200 for my expenses. I've put $1,100 into savings. I invested $865. I put $200 onto debt, and my bills are budgeted at $1,831.46. And that is it for June. So let's take a look at some of these trackers and check in on some of the larger sinking funds that I have. So for savings, our emergency fund is still sitting at $15,000, and I think that's fine for now. We're still working on our home down payment towards a first milestone of $40,000, and we have just over $25,000 in there right now, which is going good. We have a vet and car sinking fund of $5,000. And our travel sinking fund is, let's see, so last month I bumped it up to $5,000 goal because we had passed the original goal of I think 3,500, but now we're back down to $1,727.50. For investments, I have my tax-free savings account, and my goal for 2023 is to contribute $6,500, and in total so far I've contributed $3,592.50, which is 55.3% of my goal. So that's really exciting because I'm about halfway through the year and I'm about halfway through the goal. And then for debts, my student loan is sitting at $10,100. So I'm chipping away at that. That's with the Canada Federal Student Loan Service and is at a 0% interest rate, so I'm not in a rush. As well, our car loan is also at a 0% interest rate, and that is sitting at $36,062. So we have a total of $46,162 of debt that we're working on paying off. All right, so that is everything for the month of June. Let me know how your spring and summer is going with budgeting. Are there any new categories that you budget for in the warmer months, like gardening, boating, camping, that sort of thing? I'd love to hear how your budget changes in the summer. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of this type of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.